Forbidden Escapades, by MBK the artist. The Confirmation of Sin. All applicable rights reserved. My name is Sue, and this is my story. After the walk at the beach with Zakes and our kissing incident, I strangely found myself looking forward to coming to work and seeing him. At home, Mike had still been evasive about his coming and goings, and even more so about how his days went at work when I asked him about it. I'm not saying it's okay, but his evasiveness made me feel less guilty about the feelings I was developing for Zakes. Our flirting had moved up a notch after our time at the beach, and we found ourselves in a highly charged atmosphere every time we were in close proximity of one another. Electricity was everywhere. The sexual tension was reaching fever pitch, and I didn't know how much longer I could take it. Zakes had been trying to push for us to see more into our acquaintance than I was willing to. He had been more bold with his intentions and wishes, but I, on the other hand, had always tried to tread on the edge, but never crossing the line. This clearly created a very sexually frustrated atmosphere for Zakes, and I could tell that my teasing games made him want me even more. I could never apologize for that. It had been a while since I had a man want me like that. He wanted me bad. Very bad. Our company had a team-building activity day, and some smarty decided on us playing contact sport in order for us to be more familiar with our office team, to break the ice, so to speak. Zakes and I were placed in opposite teams, and our competitive spirits were clearly enticed. I found myself looking forward to challenging him and feeling his hot, sweaty skin against my skin, should we come into contact by any chance. During the game, there was a lot of eye contact and lingering looks communicating words unsaid. And after the game, Zakes walked towards me in front of everybody, body drenched in sweat and panting. He had me in a mini panic, my mind racing, that is, until he gave me a high five and complimented me in my competitive skills on the playing field. I felt a huge rush and relief as he made his way to the water fountain after our high five. I found myself following him and complimented him on his skills too. He looked back at me, smiled, and told me he knew how good he was. He had no doubt on his skills. Such a conceited brat, I thought to myself. I just smiled and told him that I had hidden skills of my own, and unlike him, I just don't go around bragging. When we got back into the office, my phone pinged and I received a message. It was Zakes. He told me that he didn't believe in coincidence, and there's no way that our paths had crossed for no reason. Even though we both had significant others, to him we clearly were meant to be together. Once again, he had my heart racing. I quickly typed back asking him what did he really mean by all of this. And he said we clearly want one another, it's hopeless for us to fight it. And he wanted to meet me after work for us to get to the bottom of it.
For the full episode, go to the Mzansi Streets YouTube channel. Like, stream, follow, share, and subscribe.